And look at you repping Chicago.
Always.
Wow.
1995. This is not new for me.
Really?
This isn't just for the town. This is actually all that I have at the screen.
Oh, so the Bulls are your favorite?
Now, no.
No. Okay. You just like the colors?
No.
No.
The Bulls used to be
Okay.
my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
They go through some changes.
Changes, yeah.
Couldn't get rid of it.
Okay.
I'm really disappointed that Rondo got injured. I think that series would have went a completely different way. Had he still been in it, but Celtics,
Yeah.
matched their speed once he was out. So
Yeah, and I forgot you're like a true basketball fan. You even play basketball.
so
Yeah.
I'm in it. Well, Michael Jordan actually came to London.
Oh, really?
1965.
So you met him?
Yeah.
Of course. Sorry.
I hung with my dad.
Oh, okay.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Documentary.
How-
Michael Jordan at Brixton Topcat. So
Wow.
I'm in the video. I'm 8 at the time. Yeah, 8 at the time. My brother was 5.
Wow.
Yeah. And
So
I'm on
you
the Dr. JT show.
you kind of got like you had to learn how to play basketball because it was just is
My
it
dad was a coach and he played. There's basketballs around the house and you pick one up and you play. So music was secondary.
wow.
Music just worked out.
So how did you like kind of get that leverage into music?
I told my dad I was quitting basketball. He cried. He was like, "What do you mean? This is your life." And I was like, "Well, kind of tore ligaments and I kind of need a plan B." So he's like, "No, we're gonna rehab. We're gonna go for physiotherapy. You're gonna get right." I said, "Yeah, but then what?" And he was like, "Well, possibly music if you take it seriously." So once I took it seriously, here we are talking about.
So did you discover your voice at a young age or did you know you had a voice?
Kind of. Other people told me I could sing, but I wasn't necessarily concentrating on singing. I like to make sound.
Right.
Music. So I used to sing along to Teddy Riley's synth solos and the Coders and Roger Troutman and weird stuff. And then I discovered my love for R&B when Jodeci came out. That's what solidified me wanting to create music. I loved their ideas of harmony. I loved Devontae's approach on production. I was like, I want to do that.
And lyrics of sex because that's your thing.
This is the thing. Jodeci partnered sex with sincerity. Forever My Lady is one of the most romantic songs coming from who would you typically say in our day and age? The thugs of R&B. They came out with Doc Martens, chest out, leather pants, vests, and was like, look, so you're having my baby.
I know.
It means so much to me. Men don't talk to women like that now.
Right.
In music, it's completely different, completely changed, but that's what Jodeci did. They partnered that sexual energy and element and took it somewhere else.
Have you ever been able to work with Devontae or any other
I
members?
haven't worked with Devontae yet, but I've met all of them and told them how much they mean to me.
No, they already know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They know.
Like
I'm the 5th member, they know.
as the lyric says, so you're having my baby and I see you run Nyla. So did you have a happy Mother's Day? I know it's different.
Yeah.
It's different time. You in
In March.
right.
So yesterday, getting to celebrate Mother's Day in America, my first American Mother's Day. It was crazy. I'm like, oh, happy Mother's Day to me.
Yeah, I know.
Mother's Day to other people, which is crazy. But I was on stage and my fiance surprised me with roses and a teddy bear, and he got a custom. I'd mentioned a week ago that I wanted a custom Jodeci style. Remember the graffiti on the back? And he got one made.
Okay, well, I have a gift for you.
You did?
A Mother's Day gift, yes.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
did. Well,
I had no idea we were going to jump right in.
I
All
know.
the way right in.
Well, we were ready for you.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
So, well, let me kind of explain. I do lifestyle segments here on I did one on CBS for new moms, and I thought some of the products from that I'll give to you as well as.
Wow.
Well, this is from the Godfrey. We know you pen a lot, so this is perfect for you to pen.
Beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
And a Godfrey pen, so that's for you. And then a bottle to keep you hydrated on stage. But then I decided to get Nyla a onesie.
Oh, my. You seeing this?
And it has my logo, as you see, it's the N here.
Beautiful.
But it says Nyla is incredible.
Incredible.
So, so that is, I had that design for her to let the people see.
You get the tears inside. You know, get
You're,
emotional. As
oh
a
my
mother,
God, you're
like,
crying.
I'm whack. I'm like a softie now. That's okay.
Yeah, so this is right. This is for 6 months. I don't know if it'll fit her.
She'll be 4 months.
Okay, sure. So also too, one of the products is Free Me. So I know your new song, Don't Wake the Baby,
Yes.
has you breastfeeding
Yes.
on the album cover. So this is actually it's collection cups.
You can put it in the bra.
You can put it in the bra and on the go, and it frees you from. So I thought this is perfect
Relief.
for you.
This is relief.
It's called Free Me. They're a
my
great brand. I kind of had to
Thank
open it
you.
for the segment, but and nothing has
no,
been
go for
used.
it. No, you
It
good.
hasn't been used, but it actually just clamps onto your. And I'm not good. I've never had
These
it.
are all the things that they just don't tell you. Having a baby that you need, and like even when I was trying to consider weaning her off the boob, it doesn't mean my milk is not there anymore.
Exactly.
So I'll be on stage like I'm filling up, but no one knows. But I'm wearing breast pads to kind of catch any leakage. This helps.
This is collection cups. It's hands free. It's a concealable breast pumping. Yeah.
Perfect.
So that'd be perfect for you, as well as Sleepy Time Spray by Hawkins Salone. It's by Tony Romo's wife. She created this. I had to open it for the segment.
It's got lavender in
It has
here.
lavender in there, so you could spray the room,
Perfect.
and it helps her sleep faster. And you too, Mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll be knocked.
Yeah. right. And then we Baby Ganix. This is the Essentials gift set. So it comes with daily lotion, bubble bath, foaming shampoo, everything that you need.
Wipes. Do you know
Wipes,
what?
yes.
Baby registries. Do you have kids yet?
No, I don't.
Okay, so if you're ever planning on it, there are certain things that you're going to put on your baby registry, such as like clothes and stuff, things that you think are important. Just go for wipes and diapers.
That's it.
That little thing
All the
doesn't
time.
know any different. And it's just wipe me down, change me, feed me.
And let me go to sleep.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad you like it. This is all courtesy of me, and as well as the Godfrey. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get you something for Mother's Day. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm not going to use these products because I don't have any kids.
Perfect.
And this would be
That's what I'm
perfect.
looking forward to.
Yes.
You know what? She actually is she's asleep right now. Really?
She's
a
good?
good sleeper.
Okay.
Really, really good. It's really me that needs to calm down as a new mother and just let her sleep. Because I'm now one eye open like a hawk, making sure she's breathing. So my sleep patterns will be off, even though, I'm supposed to sleep when she sleeps. But you don't want to miss anything. She
Right.
smiled and giggled for the first time in her sleep. So I'm like, she might do something else. So,
What are
I
some?
don't sleep anymore. These bags under the eyes, they're real.
Well, what are some of the things? I know that you've been through a lot. With the breakup and the official, like, no more with Flowetry. But what are some of the things that you'll pass on to Nyla, just like life lessons to her?
Lately, it's really been disclosing, just disclosure. Not harboring onto others' burdens. Like, I don't know if it's a family trait or just something we do as women. I don't know what it is. It might just be personal to me, but if you're upset, I'm upset. So if you're constantly pushing buttons and creating chaos, I'm going to try and add logic to that. Like, it has to be happening for a reason. Sometimes there is no reason other than it just being chaotic. So I think for her and me being her mother, I have to be brave enough to stand up for me all the time, like under any circumstance. And in the past, I hadn't done that and hadn't realized I hadn't done that until I had her. That's why it was easier. I'm not saying it's been easy to open and disclose things that, I have absolutely let go of for now and for me forever, because I was brave enough to do so.
Do you think birthing her birthed a new you?
Absolutely. I'm Marsha Ambrosius, but now I'm Nyla's mother.
Right.
And that's something completely different.
Right. I know we talked, I saw an interview that you did, and you were talking just about your journey and how things got really emotional for you at a time. Do you ever look back, because I know I've had a business partner, and I'm like, you know what? It's better to just kind of do it alone. It was great. It was something that you learned, but
no, because I've harbored onto no regret in what the union and the partnership was when it worked. And the reasons it took for it to work were toxic, and having to reconcile and attempt to reconciliate what was makes no sense if you're not going to be honest now.
right.
You know, so it was really, we can't do this again because you're still there. And I've completely gone to an entire other place, and it's unfair to me. It's unfair to everybody else that knows what happened. It's like my mother always said, if you tell one lie, you have to tell 100. And I used to say, you're exaggerating. She was like, no, if you tell me, no, I was just at my friend's house, when you're really up the street with someone else, and I'm looking at the news and there was a fire, and I'm thinking it's the house that, like, she does the most dramatic version of what could possibly go wrong, but that's what lies do. So if you tell one, you literally have to tell 100 more, and if you add too many factors into it, it became much easier for those lies to become distant and real. You know, so if you're still stuck in what that is, my reality is completely different, because I'm still functioning and talking to everybody that played a part in reality. So having reconciliation, to reconcile, I had to forgive everybody, including her. So in doing so, the truth all has to come out, you know? So once doing that, it was tough, and I get what you're saying as far as having a business partnership and going, I could have done this alone. You could have done anything on your own.
Right.
Life would have been completely different. I possibly wouldn't have met my fiance had I have not attempted salvation when it came to that situation.
True.
And even if I did, I'd have been in a different space.
True.
So everything happens for a reason, and you just have to let go and let God every time.
Now, I know you're very public about your fiance and you guys being together. Does that scare you? Because I know a lot of people are, private, and they just want to make their love a little bit more sacred than that.
Our love is sacred.
True.
But it should be celebrated and acknowledged. I don't think there's enough love in the world for us to not be realists about it. So, God forbid anything happens, we live in a real world. Things happen. But if I'm happy, why do I want that behind closed doors? Why wouldn't I show that, look, love is possible. Here it is. We're not faking it. This isn't for TV type love. It's just us being us, and he's here because he's handling business plus holding the baby while I do an interview, and that's us.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So as far as your music, will that reflect in it?
Absolutely.
Yes. What about the pain that you've been through too?
But that's the journey. The album is actually called Nyla, not only after our daughter, because he was born in LA, raised in New York, so NYLA, Nyla. But that was really the journey of the tour, or tours, that I did over the course of two and a half plus years, from New York to LA and back. So it's the pain, it's the trust, or the lack thereof, the truth, and what became of it because of me just deciding to say, you know what, enough is enough. So it's strength, it's resilience, it's uplifting, it's empowering, it's vulnerable, and I think it's the best album I've ever done.
Well, I'm loving. I love it. I love how you've incorporated, love, family, your daughter. I think it's really great. And I love her name, actually. I knew someone that I was dating. His daughter name was Nyla, but they named her because of Lion King.
Oh, okay.
You ever watched The Lion King?
So she's gonna watch and go, did I give her name? No.
Okay.
No, but that's cute.
Yes, that is cute. But is your album out already in stores?
Yet.
Okay.
If it was out, you would have it.
Okay,
No,
I was gonna say.
I'm currently independent and have the luxury of creating and able to release when I want to, which is great. And my new single is out called Layer, and we did the EP Don't Wake the Baby because it was time. I just wanted to show that motherhood isn't as glamorous as you think.
Thank you for showing that.
I had, you know, the breast pumps on the camera and just absolutely tired out of my mind, but my fiance finding me the sexiest I'd ever been, right when I felt my unsexiest. It was once again an empowering moment. So I wanted to show that for all women that ever had to do that, and the album reflects that. So when more people, you know, gravitating towards the music and I can get more attention on what it's going to be, then I'll release the album.
Okay, so with no real release date.
No, 'cause I can control that.
Right.
I'm not controlled by the hamster wheel of we'll wait for such and such release and then you have to wait 3-month increments before, you know, past all that.
Okay.
All in control. So when it's ready, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Keep it locked.
Stay posted.
Well, this is my first time talking to you, and I really enjoyed myself. I've tried to get interviews with you before, but it hasn't worked out. So
Everything is timing.
I know.
This was supposed
So
to be
this was
it.
perfect.
This was
Yes,
supposed to be
this
it.
happened perfectly. So thank you so much for
Thank you.
talking to me.
No problem.
And again, happy Mother's Day and
No,
congratulations.
thank you so much.
No.
Appreciate you.
All right.